Hello and welcome to Buy or Buy, the show where I take a game of my choosing, put it under a spotlight and tell you whether it's worth buying or saying goodbye to. And today we are focusing on Stardew Valley. Now this game actually came out on PC early 2016, but it's only just made its way to the PS4, and in between that time I've heard a lot of good things about it. Heard how it's recreating the olden days of Harvest Moon, and it's almost like a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing combined. And whilst I don't really like Animal Crossing that much, I still wanted to give it a try because there's something about it. There's a charm to it. It's got some character, and it was quite cheap actually for its price of $11.99. And I heard a lot of people saying a lot of good things about it. So I thought I'd spend the money on this, and quite honestly, it is one of the best decisions I've made of 2016, hands down. Now, at face value, Stardew Valley may look like just another farming simulator that is copying, say, Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing, or even Farmville for that matter, but I can guarantee you that farming is just one part of what this game is all about. You have a 28-day time limit basically for each season. You go from spring to summer to autumn to winter, and you have 28 days within that season. And throughout those 28 days, you can do whatever you want. You can tend to your farm and grow crops to get money. You can talk to the villagers and learn all about them, and even grow relationships with up to 10 people. Whether you're a boy or girl, you can marry a man or a woman, no matter what sex you are, which is always thumbs up in my books. You can go to the mines, you can fish, you can just wander around town and do whatever you want. But as long as you spend it however you want to spend it. But the game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do within the first, few hours or so. It is just basically gives you some seeds, and it sets you off on your way. It's up to you to shape your farm however you want to do it and earn your cash however you want to do. Because that's basically the core of this game, is you earn money to spend money to earn more money, and then eventually you will have a lot of money. But the way that it does it, and the way that it has that just one more game round about it, basically, it is so addicting. It's one of the most addicting games I've played since Minecraft, and there's always something to do, there's always something to improve upon on your farm, or get, or an item to require, or something to grow, or a character to talk to eventually marry or whatever. And this game has just had me sat there for 3 hours straight sometimes, just playing, throughout a season, just on one go. It is so addicting when I've only meant to be on there for 20 minutes. And yeah, it's just so goddamn good and addicting. And I can't recommend this to everybody, because like I said before, I'm not into farming simulators. Not everybody is into farming simulators, I know this, but this game has definitely opened my eye in some way, and I'll definitely still be playing this even after I finished this episode, and quite honestly probably throughout the entirety of this year. One of the best things I feel about this game, if not the best thing I feel about this game, is this game doesn't hold your hand at all. And that can also be seen as a negative for some people, I know. But right from the word go, you are given all the tools that you need to do with any job that you want. Like you're given your hoe, your axe, your pickaxe, your fishing rod, your watering can, and a bunch of seeds. You can do whatever, and you can go, and from day one you can go out and do fishing, or you can go to the mines, or you can. The whole town is open up to you on day one, and it's not like it doesn't have a progression system or a progression level where, say for example, if you reach level 5, it's like, oh good, now this part of town is open up to you, or the mines are now accessed. No. This game is open. This game respects your intelligence, and it gives you that freedom right from the word go. And not many games do that these days. And it's kind of risky as well. I can understand that, because the player would get bored. If they're given all the toys to play with, they would get bored easily. But because this game has that addictive nature about it, that it keeps you coming back for more. And I will still be playing it. But on the flip side of things, because you are let loose on the town right from the word go, and given all the tools from day one, you don't really know where you should be spending your time on at first, because you're not given a purpose or a right direction on what you should be spending all of your time on the most, or where you should be, focusing all your attention on. Like, yes, I know there's a farm you got to do, and you got to clear out your farm and plant your seeds and everything like that, and the game does explain that to you a little bit. But with all these other side activities, you kind of get a little bit sidetracked every day, which is a good thing. It can obviously be a good thing, but when it's coming down to making money and knowing the player knowing where to go and what to do, the game doesn't exactly hold your hand very well. It more sort of like pushes you into the deep end, and for some gamers that can be that can turn off, and they can turn off from that, and it's almost like a test to see who will actually like last, go on online and find out, because there's a massive community on this telling you all the right things to do, and it's up to you basically to go online and find out all of these little things. And for some gamers that can be turned off. They can turn off from this game, I know, because their argument would be, oh, why do I have to go online? Surely the game should tell me these things from the word go. And I agree with them. This game, whilst it's very, very good in my eyes, it's not exactly very good at explaining what you should be doing. But I guess that's the whole point, really. But yeah, that's just one of my little nitpicks on this game. A few things that did blow me away about this game is its visual style and its soundtrack. With each season that comes and goes, it has its own song that comes with it, and the songs are very catchy, and they get in your head. And also when you enter the bar as well, the bar has its own little jaunty tune, and the visual style as well, it obviously harkens back to Harvest Moon as well, and it's very bright, very vibrant, and it kind of everything just pops out at you. And it's not the best pixel art I have seen in a game, but it's definitely up there with some of the greats. But the thing that blew me away the most, and will blow you away too when I tell you this, this game was made in 4 years by one man, and when you play this, and you recognise how deep it goes and how far down the rabbit hole this game actually goes. Because I haven't even scratched the surface on some of the things you can do in this game. It will blow you away on how long it took, and just from one guy. I mean, you get less of a game from a team of hundreds and hundreds of developers. And one guy did this. It's just absolutely mind blowing, and I still can't get over that sum. It's mind blowing. Overall, guys, I feel like Stardew Valley is a fantastic game, and if it wasn't for Uncharted 4, this would be my favourite game of the year, hands down. If you're even remotely interested in this style of game, or just have played farming simulators in the past, or Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon or whatever, I implore you to give this a go. And if this isn't, because I recognise that this game isn't going to be for everybody, and not everybody is into farming simulators, so that's why I'm going to say, if you're into this sort of style of gameplay where you're farming and you're doing little bits and bobs and watching your farm grow and everything like that, then I would absolutely recommend this to you to the heavens and back. But if you're not into this style of game, then I'd say maybe give this one a miss. I wasn't particularly interested in farming simulators before this, but now it's opened my eyes. So maybe if you're not into them and play this game, it might open your eyes up too. But I would definitely say buy this game, and for the price that that it's asking of you, and how much content that is actually jam-packed into this game, it's definitely worth the £12 price tag. I can guarantee you that. So there we go, guys. There is my review on Stardew Valley. Sorry if it seemed like I was gushing for a little bit there, but this really did blow me away, and I really had to talk about it in quite a bit of detail and get across to you how much this sort of meant to me and kind of blew me away in the process. But if you like this video, then please like, comment and subscribe and share about if you will, and I'll see you next time for another buy episode, or another let's play, or whatever's coming next. Take care, bye for now.